Good morning, guys. We are moving on to something a little different, not really that different, but we're going to start solving today. So your assignment has a different title, Solving Quadratic Equations by Factoring 1a, and you're going to notice in this worksheet we have some problems where a is 1. Hopefully you didn't forget how to do those. I know we've been focusing on when a is not 1 recently. When a is 1 are the easy ones, so we don't have to worry about that. Anyway, let's get right into it. I'm going to do problem 1 right now. So what do we have here? This is no longer an expression. This is an equation. And we'll talk about this more later, but when you are trying to solve a quadratic equation, it's important that it's equal to 0. Sometimes it's not equal to 0, and you have to make that equal to 0. But we'll talk about that another time. For today and tomorrow, all of the things will be equal to 0. Anyway, let's go ahead and take care of this using our magic X, or our diamond. On this problem, A is 1, B is 10, C is 21. And our X, we remember A times C goes at the top and B is at the bottom. A times C, 1 times 21 is just 21. B is 10 at the bottom, and I'm sure you're getting used to these by now. It's not too hard to figure this one out. The two numbers that multiply to make 21 and add to 10 are 7 and 3. Now when A is 1, that's all you have to do for the factoring. So this becomes x plus 7 times x plus 3. Now since it was equal to 0 before, it's still equal to 0. Now the thing you have to remember then, thinking back when you were solving binomial quadratics, is what it is a zero product property. The zero product property says if two things multiply to make 0, then either the first one is 0 or the second one is 0. What that does is that means I'm allowed to write these two small equations, x plus 7 equals 0, and x plus 3 equals 0. And again, that's using what we call the zero product property. Well, now they've done that, these are easy equations to solve. Subtract from 7 from both sides. 0 minus 7 is negative 7. Over here, do the same thing. I'm going to subtract 3 since it's positive. Oops, let me clean that up. Subtract the 3 from both sides, and I get x equals negative 3 here. And these are my two solutions. So remember, if you're solving, you're not done until you say what x equals. So what did I say here? I said that x equals negative 7, and x also equals negative 3. Is it always two answers? No. It could be 1, it could be 0, but most of these will be 2. Alright, hopefully that was okay for you, and I'll post another one in a bit.